To begin our Sunrise Smart Start, some breaking news. A 46-year-old Rochester woman is dead after a hit and run on West Avenue in the city. This happened just before midnight. It was in a parking lot. Officers found the victim at the scene, rushed her to the hospital where she did later die. RPD still hasn't released specific details yet on a suspect or a vehicle they're looking for, but any leads, any witnesses, you're asked to call 911. In further breaking news, a historic and emotional homecoming as 3 Americans held prisoner in Russia are now back home. In total, 24 people, 24 released yesterday, one of the largest prisoner swaps in history going back to the end of the Cold War. Marine veteran Paul Whelan, Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, and radio journalist Alsu Kermasheva all reunited with their families here on American soil following their release from Russian custody. The president and vice president were there at Andrews to greet them. 16 prisoners were released from Russia in the deal, including U.S. permanent resident and Pulitzer Prize-winning writer Vladimir Kara-Murza, an outspoken critic of the Kremlin, serving 25 years on charges of treason. In exchange, 8 prisoners sent back to Russia, among them a convicted murderer who was serving a life sentence in Germany. Russian nationals were also released from the U.S. and multiple countries in Europe. Well, time to take another check of our weather with Leanne. Leanne, you're getting us ready for this rain that will be moving in pretty soon today.
Yes, so right now we are cloudy and humid, and it's just another not great day out. But we are dry for right now. That rain expected to move into the area a little bit later, right around lunchtime for today. And you'd expect some heavier downpours, specifically maybe down near the Finger Lakes, the southern tier area, where the conditions are favorable for those heavier pockets of rain to develop, but just going to be an overall rainy day here in Rochester.
We'll have another check of the weather with Leanne coming up into the show. For now, your sunrise traffic on our map, 590 southbound, no congestion, no accidents, looking good. Traffic starting to pick up there on the west side, passing the ballpark, in and out of Gates Chi Line downtown. All clear, and from the thruway up into Brighton, 390 is green as well.
Well, turning back to some of our headlines, a really tragic development as a child has died this early morning Monday, fire on Portland Avenue.
There's a 5-year-old boy who was trapped in the home, badly burned, and he did pass away. The victim, Malachi Stovall, died early Thursday morning. As we previously reported, authorities have reason to believe this was arson. No arrests have been announced. However, police do say they're following up on leads they've gotten so far. They're still asking anyone who lives near this block, so 1290 Portland Avenue, to check their Ring doorbells, any video surveillance camera footage they may have for suspicious activity around the time of the fire. Again, Monday, 2 a.m. And you can call Major Crimes at 428-7157 or email majorcrimes@cityofrochester.gov.
As the search presses forward for suspects responsible for Sunday's double murder at Maplewood Park, community members continue to gather, calling for change. Local faith leaders, city officials, and activist groups were all together last night at Maplewood, honoring those killed in the shooting and trying to foster peace.
So to reclaim this space is to say that it's okay to be in this space again. A lot of people probably wouldn't want to come back to this space. It's okay to come back to this space.
Yeah, trying to encourage people to still enjoy Maplewood, and anyone with any leads, you're urged to come forward to the Major Crimes Unit. You can also give them a call anonymously. We're going inside the Buffalo Huddle now, where the Bills are headed back to Orchard Park today. They will mark the return of the blue and red scrimmage.
Yeah, this will be right there in the stadium. Yesterday here at Fisher seemed to be the hottest day at camp, also the longest practice so far. Alec Anderson was back. He had some heat problems Tuesday, but we did see him on the field yesterday. Kyer Elam also had another solid showing. That started with an impressive pass breakup against Mac Hollins and one-on-one drills. Elam still getting reps with the first-team defense and at least seems to have a decent chance at getting some playing time in the regular season. Injury woes are still mounting at safety. The Bills say rookie Cole Bishop has a shoulder injury. He's week to week. They did sign Kareem Jackson and Terrell Burgess on the defensive side. And DC, Bobby Badgett, is comfortable taking responsibility to make it all work.
We're going to take great pride in really weighing ourselves as coaches on the development of the guys with less repetitions, or the opportunity for a backup to come in and play when things like this happens and play at a high level. And that's what our jobs are as coaches. No panic, no nothing, next guy up, and we'll move forward.
Kind of unfortunate, obviously, to see Mike and Cole go down. Seeing a lot of growth from them coming from OTAs. Mike, he had injury during OTAs too, so just seeing him out the first week, and even Cole too, just a lot of growth from them in this first week of training camp. So it's kind of unfortunate to see him go down.
Well, certainly a lot of eyes there ahead of the game tonight, and all eyes are certainly on the skies this weekend as the return of the Rochester Air Show will be back.
All the planes arriving, including the F-16 Fighting Falcon demo team that showed up yesterday at the airport and landed. This group goes to about 20 air shows around the U.S. every year, and any given weekend the team has a pilot and some 8 to 10 aircraft maintenance specialists on hand. The aircraft itself is a multi-role fighter. It's highly maneuverable, having spent more than 30 years in operation, including air-to-air combat and air-to-surface attacks.
And also this weekend, the Puerto Rican Festival at Parcel 5 opened last night and continues through tomorrow. While in a new location this year, the organizers say they will always have the same great entertainment, food, culture, and workshops, dance performances as well. Tickets are $15 for adults.
The days coming up, not complete washouts, but maybe Sunday, the better of the 3 here.
Better of the 3, most certainly. I think today, out of the 3 weekend days, I think is going to be the worst out of the 3, where we're going to see more of that widespread rain across parts of western New York, lingering into Saturday, and we're going to see the potential for some storms developing in the afternoon as well. Sunday looks to be dry. We start off wet next week, but look at that temperature trend. 3 days that is not even going to reach the 80-degree mark, and it looks like we're going to end off dry too.
Can't wait to open the windows again. Cool off.
Turn off the AC, yeah.
Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.